Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Doomed Friend, and today I'm going to be going over my Khora build. Before I get started, I just wanted to say like and subscribe. My Khora build is built mostly for CC rather than, and like close range CC rather than damage or anything. This is not a, I want my cage to be the size of the map, but rather I want it to be in a small concentrated area so I can cut off choke points or defend certain points against infested especially. So that's what this build is going to be really good against. I also want to say that if you have a better build that you'd like to share down in the comments, go ahead and do so. Alright, so here is what I'm running. As you can see, I am running 190% duration, a lot. I am invested a lot into duration. And I also have invested into health, because it stacks well with Venere's Link health, and so she has a pretty massive base health stat. That way I'm able to use rejuvenation so that I can still recover that health over time. And then I also built into strength a little bit and efficiency just enough to make it so it costs a little bit less to use the Strangle Dome, since that's my primary what I'm going to be primarily using. Again, mostly duration. Range is about what it is when it starts, and strength just so it can gradually kill enemies that are coming toward points. Now this is mostly used for against infested or close range missions, choke points, that sort of thing. One place I found it working extremely well is actually on Hierarchon on Pluto, where it is excavation infestation, where you could essentially entirely impede any of the infested that come near the excavator. I'm not necessarily doing this for the best damage or the best range or anything, because I don't need to capture all of the enemies on the map. I just need to capture the enemies that are around where the excavator is. So I throw it up right here. It goes just enough to go around the excavator. I have Rob and Venere doing work on taking people out. So there you go. It'll just grab enemies that get nearby. This is also nice because like when I refresh it, I can walk away and it'll be drawing enemies in. So it'll essentially protect it while I'm not there, which will also allow me to solo things like this so that I can do like multiple excavators at the same time, as I will demonstrate now, I suppose. Only long range damage will be able to take them out like sufficiently enough. And another thing I like to do with this build is throw Ferox down in an area, so it also does damage over time in that area specifically. As you can see, oh, forgot to throw up my Strangle Dome here. It's also nice if you have a lot of enemies around you, but I feel like the better counter to having a lot of enemies around you is her second ability, Ensnare, where it just pulls them all to one point, and then you can use your whip to do extra damage. And if you happen to not kill the target, like that you originally ensnared, when you use the whip shot on it, like the whip on it, it'll actually reset the cooldown of the person of the enemy who's being whipped. So okay, that was a bad one, but it is gonna, as you'll see on the left side, it is not gonna take a ton of damage. It should be up. I should be able to have that remain for the rest of the time, for the time of it being here. So I'm running really far away. As you can see, it took a little bit of damage, as almost around 10 seconds left. Obviously, the stronger the enemies get, the less you'll be able to be this nonchalant about it. But 1 second, and there you go. It is done. They take extra damage by the whip shot when they're both ensnared and or being changed by the Strangle Dome. And Venerian attack mode will chain them as well, which is really nice. It can be a little energy heavy like energy inefficient if you're not getting energy drops. When you're playing by yourself, it might be difficult, but you know, you can always run a Smita Kavat to get more drops. It'll be a little easier. I'll do one full rotation just to show you I'm not really struggling at all. It'll do a video on the Ferox when I'm getting close to being done, because this is a really good CC web. Oh, it didn't complete! Oh, I guess my Strangle Dome didn't last long enough. So obviously you can't just pay no attention. But like I said, it does do really well. I'll hang out for the entirety of the duration for this one, just to kind of show it working. Like Frost's Bubble, actually, I think a better example is like Oberon's Hollowed Ground. You can throw up multiple, either close by or in the exact same spot if you'd like. Again, this build isn't for damage. This build is for CC at close range. Especially works on excavation, interception. You can put it in choke points to slow enemies down. So for example, I could throw one like right here. Make it so enemies that come from that way just won't be able to come from that way. It is a little, like I said, it's energy hungry. If you do not get energy drops, so if you are running solo, you're probably going to want to run some energy restores. And these long range tar dudes also, and like things that throw down toxin on it, make it not very fun. Because again, this doesn't make it immune, it just makes it so enemies that get close get completely immobilized. So it's good in that sense, but it's not like infinitely good. And snare's a good backup. Even though I don't think this worked. Alright, I need one more. And then it should be good. If I throw down another Strangle Dome, it should be good. I'm placing my confidence in it, in my Strangle Dome. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. It's, okay. It's recovering some health. It should be good. 10 more seconds. Yeah, it's recovering health, so I don't think they're going to be able to stop it. Since these Strangle Domes are energy heavy, you can run for more efficiency if you simply want, like if you don't really care about it killing anything, you can run efficiency and then get the benefit from like doing extra damage with your whip shot when they're ensnared. So yeah, that was my Khora build. Not the world's best build, but it is an extremely good build for against infested, defense missions, interception, excavation. It can also work well in survival, but again, it's more of like a CC choke points kind of thing, so I don't see it having much use in capture or exterminate missions, things along those lines. Anyway, like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out, bros.